Hey, what's up? It's me, Awesome Ali.
And I'm Raisa. Welcome back to 90 Days to Becoming an Awesome Person. Today is day 64, and as always, we're going to start it off with our quote of the day.
Thank you, Raisa. So today's quote of the day is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And Raisa, but actually, before we get to that, I'd like to say today's day 64. So thank you for joining us. Make sure to like, comment, follow, subscribe. Join us in the conversation. Drop your comments and questions in the comment section below and join the conversation. So as I was saying, today's quote of the day is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." Once again, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Rachel, what are your thoughts, comments, and perspective on this quote?
With this quote, I actually like how he turned it around because you're always hearing, follow your path, follow your passion in life. But really and truly, what he's saying here is when you do that and you want to make a name for yourself, you actually stray away and create your own trail and create your own path in life. And I really like how he put those two together, and he presents the misconception of, instead of following a path or following somebody's path, go and find a new one and create like a trail or make your mark or go see like adventure in different paths. And I think I like that because sometimes we're always going into just one journey and one adventure when really you can experiment and expose yourself to so many others and then choose. So.
Yes, I love that. And, especially when it comes to science and stuff, right? When you're trying to explore new medicines, new chemical reactions, when you're trying to develop something new, right? You have to be documenting every little thing. So you could say that's like clear cutting, the vines and the trees in the jungle to create that little path. And even though you might stumble upon a mistake and give up at that point, now you've still created that main trail all the way up to a point because you've documented everything, right? You've documented enough for another scientist that might come in and give a new perspective, give new ideas, and continue on along that trail. So I really like that. Also, I like how he says, leave the trail behind. Very important, right? Because when you can leave your clues, when it's replicable for other people to be able to follow and maybe try out from themselves, it's very important. I think this quote goes exceptionally well for entrepreneurs or trying to discover and create new things to make the world a better place. This is the quote for you. Definitely, I recommend, put it up on your wall somewhere. So once again, do not go into the path. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. So that is your quote of the day. Rachel, what is the tip of the day?
All right. Thank you, Ali. So the tip for today is always be ready to learn and be prepared to be amazed when speaking with somebody new. This is very, very...
So can you repeat that again?
Oh, yeah. So I was too up and down. All right. So the tip of the day is always be ready to learn and be prepared to be amazed when speaking with somebody new. And Becky says, hello, good morning.
Good morning,
I saw Becky and my energy just went up. Good morning, Becky. But yeah, so with this tip today, when it's saying like always be ready to learn and be prepared, and I think when meeting somebody new, and I think this is a really good tip because sometimes we tend to judge people a lot and whatever they do, their behavior, their appearance, whatever it may be. And sometimes it's all about the conversation that you have where you're very open-minded and you can learn a lot from just one person. So yeah. Ali, any thoughts on that?
Yes. So always be ready to learn and be prepared to be amazed when speaking with somebody new. So keeping that open mind, as my sister said, speaking on topics that you might either be, have a little bit of knowledge in, and you're speaking with a better, a more master, like more advanced person in that topic, a deeper knowledge in that topic, person with a deeper knowledge, right? Get ready to ask questions, right? Really kind of pick their brain, but don't constantly go back and forth, right? So make sure you have that conversation nice and smooth. Have a conversation with, pretty much anybody. It's so interesting to me when I watch a video and, let's say they're helping a homeless person and they ask, what's your story like? What's going on? And they finally get to share it, and how, it lights up in their eyes and stuff, and they tell them what's going on. They get emotional. I find that interesting to me, right? Or when they talk about old people and their wisdom and the knowledge comes out, or when you're talking with a big CEO and they finally share the secrets, like the struggle. It wasn't easy, wasn't this, right? So ask questions, be amazed, and don't kind of disregard somebody else's story and stuff. Be open to it, be open to their experiences and stuff, and don't always try to be giving tips and giving them help. Sometimes you just got to listen and observe and absorb, right? I was watching Rush Hour yesterday with my sister, right? And the main characters, why am I forgetting his name right now? But the other guy with Jackie Chan, I can't remember his name right now.
Chris Rock?
Yeah, no.
No, sorry.
And they were going on, and he was like, you didn't tell me you could speak English, right? And Jackie Chan was like, I like to listen. I like to stay quiet and listen to how the person is, to really see how full of blank they are, right? And that's very important. If you just by listening, you can observe so much. It's the quiet ones you got to be careful of, because they're always listening and absorbing, understanding their surroundings. So that is your tip and quote of the day. Raisa, do you have anything else to add to this?
Yeah, I just want to say another important part of that scene where the main character is talking to Jackie Chan about speaking English in Rush Hour is when he assumes. Jackie Chan tells him, like, hey, you're just assuming that I don't speak English or I don't understand English. This is very important when you're meeting somebody new, not only to be open-minded, but if you have a question, ask. You know what I mean? Don't assume that they know, or whoever knows what you're talking about. Just ask in a polite manner, obviously. And yeah, because that's how you learn more about people. Some people don't just talk. You have to ask them questions. And I think that's very important.
Deep question, not necessarily like go deep, but you have to ask more than just a one-word question, because if you give them the opportunity, like, oh, how was your day? Good. Most people give you that good or whatever, right? They won't continue on behind that. You have to make sure it has enough, has enough force ramming, like it has enough horsepower to go through their little initial response and get into like a sentence, and then a 2-word sentence. You don't want to just go in. So tell me your life story from birth. How was it going, right? You want to build it up, get to know them here and there, and then get into it. So that is your quote and tip for the day. Thank you for joining us again. Make sure to grab your free 30-day journal PDF by clicking the link on Instagram and our bio, on Facebook and YouTube in the caption or description, and join us for the remaining 30 days of this 90-day journey. This was presented by APSO. Awesome people
shaping our world.
Remember, you are awesome,
and you can make the world a better place.
Bye.